Hi friends! So today I thought I'd do a really cool vlog for you guys outside, and yeah, so you guys can see the view from my room. Isn't this fog like crazy? It's like mad crazy fog. When we first arrived here, like you could see like all the way back, and you could see like other mountains and hillsides, and I haven't been able to see those for a few days, so I thought I'd vlog out here and make it really fun, and yeah, just single shot, no cut editing, super simple, no tricks up my sleeve, and yeah, just tell you guys what it's been like being an intern training in the Czech Republic, so blah. Anyways, yeah, it's just been really awesome. I've just had some great experiences with people already. Every single day, like we'll wake up at 7:30 and we'll eat breakfast, and then after that we have like our morning program, and usually like we'll have a speaker. So we have like devotion time. So one of the Josiah Venture staff members will lead us in devotion, and then we'll worship, and then we'll go into a talk. And so we've talked about like culture. We've had like a panel of nationals up there talking to us about like what does it mean to be a Christian in your country, what does it look like when you become a Christian in your country and with your family, like what are the ramifications of becoming a Christian and accepting the Lord into your heart. And yeah, it's just been really crazy to hear everything and just to kind of like get back into the groove of ministry and like learning how to serve another group of people, and it's just been really great. I've really enjoyed just being in a place where there are so many different languages, and just enjoy meeting people from the States, and it's been a really great blessing. And then after that we usually go to lunch, which is the biggest meal of the day and my favorite part of the day, because it's usually really good. So after that, after we fill up and fuel up, we go to free time, which is what is happening right now. So I am in free time right now, chilling, and yeah, then we meet up with our teams and we have team time, so like we all get to meet up with our interns that are in like our specific country, and we just have a time to like get to know each other, and yeah, just kind of reflect over what's been going on and the lessons and how we're reacting to everything and what we think about the speakers. And it's just been really great. It's been great to hear everyone's perspectives and to bounce off ideas and just to build a context of where people are coming from into this summer. So it's just been really great and really awesome just to hear more stories. I think I've heard everyone's story on my team except for maybe just a few people, and I've yet to share mine, so I'm excited for them to get to know me a little bit more. But yeah, it's been really great. And so then after team time we head off to dinner, which is pretty good, and then we head off to our evening program, which is awesome and sometimes like the highlight of my day, just because we do the camp dance, and this camp dance this year, guys, so much fun. I'm gonna be doing it when I go back to school, and like everyone's gonna be looking at me in the camp and be like, she's crazy. A few fries short of a Happy Meal, that one, but I just love it. It's super high energy this year. The kids are gonna love it. And yeah, I would love to do it every single night. I'll videotape it for you guys so you guys can see it, and maybe teach some of you guys at home, whether you want to or not. But yeah, it's been really great to be here, like I've said, and I've just really walked away with a lot of things, or I feel like I'll walk away with a lot of great things, and a lot of great lessons and a lot of great tools. Like Josiah Venture really equips you well for leadership and really well for this internship. They've mapped out a great curriculum this year for our English classes. They know they know how to take care of you on like all aspects of like physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So like they've got their bases covered, and it's just been really awesome to hear the story of how Josiah Venture like came to be. Yeah, it's crazy mad, you know, and I can't believe it. But when I had mentioned before, we had a panel of students who are nationals, so that means that like they're from Czech Republic, or they're from Ukraine or Estonia, Latvia, Slovenia, Slovakia, and they were just all up there talking about like the effects that JV has had, or the effects of Christianity on their lives, and I just couldn't help but sit there and think like, whoa, hearing the speakers, hearing the founder, Dave Patty, hearing Josh Patty, our Slovenia like country leader, all of them speak, even the students, like just hearing all these people talk about the effects that this organization has had and the effects that God has had on these countries, like I was just so humbled, and I just kind of sat there like, I can't believe I'm being a part of this. Like, this is a huge movement in Central and Eastern Europe. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys aren't here with me right now, but if you like can at least imagine traveling through Europe and traveling to these locations, like, I really want you guys to pray for this area and this place and these countries and the teams and the interns, because they're there is some really awesome things happening here, and God knew the perfect timing, and he is stirring something in this generation, and you can see it in their eyes and you can hear it in their voices. There's something that's going to be happening in Central Eastern Europe, and Josiah Venture is just like a small part of it, you know, and it's so great to know that I can be just a little tiny part of it this summer. But yeah, there is something happening, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be awesome, and there's a reason why all of these countries have been shut down for so long, and there's a reason why Slovenia is really dark, and I have full hope and faith and belief that it's because God wants those countries, and he won't stop at anything to make sure that they're in his family, and that they'll be saved, and they'll be children of his family, and they will be in heaven with the rest of us. Like, he's pursuing, he is on the move, and I just get chills when I think about it, because it's just going to be awesome, you guys. So yeah, that was a huge highlight for me, just like kind of sitting there like, oh. But also just hearing about the mentorship program, I just feel like I've been thinking about, why do I have a heart for Slovenia? Why do I have a heart for this program specifically? You know, why didn't I just stay at home and, you know, get involved with my youth ministry or 5-day clubs or anything like that? And I just feel like, well, Res Life taught me a lot, but I feel like God throughout my life taught me a lot about mentorship and like the beautiful, beautiful results that can come from that, and how God really uses mentorship and discipleship to expand his kingdom. And I've just benefited so much from the leaders in my life, April, my mom, my dad, coaches, teachers, who've humbled me, stretched me, challenged me, and really got my brain moving. You know, I probably would be a completely different person without them. So I think that's why I'm here. I want to repay the favor and pay it forward, and I've just been really convicted this year also on just like, God's given me a lot. He's given me everything. I was adopted. I've been given everything in my life, and it's all been very good, and I just feel like it is so selfish for me to not share that. So I'm learning how to share that. I'm learning how to share that with people this year, and that is my goal, to create a safe environment for people, to create an environment where they feel loved, heard, known, and taken care of, and to point them in a direction that they can follow. So to point them to Jesus, point them to God and the Holy Spirit, and being like, yeah, I follow this God because he is God, and he's done this, this, and this in my life, and he's gonna keep doing stuff in my life, but he has the right path to follow, and it's worthwhile. So I don't know if you guys could like grab anything from that. Hope I made sense, but it's just been fantastic being here, and I'm just super stoked to see what God has for me in these next couple weeks. I'm leaving for Slovenia tomorrow morning. This is my last full day in the Czech Republic, and yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but I'm really excited to get to Kran and see Shauna and Stephanie and work with them and just see the needs of the country there. So yeah, you guys could just be praying for that. Pray for the unity of our team. We've already had a few hiccups. I mean, our teams were really strong in the Amazing Race, but transitioning to like a more chill environment, we've just noticed that some of us are really struggling with different things. So if you guys could just keep us all in prayer, that our hearts would stay strong, we wouldn't be afraid, and that God would give us courage and strength to trust him, that would be awesome. And then also just pray for the students, that their hearts are already turning towards God. We've had 2 Slovenes already come to Christ before camp starts, so that's like a huge, huge, huge deal for us. But that just reminded me, we shouldn't wait till camp to share the gospel with these kids, or to have their hearts stir. So if you guys could just be praying specifically that God would already start moving their hearts now and leading them to people, leading them to other interns or to the missionaries, that would be stellar, and I'd appreciate that. And I guess just the last thing is, yeah, just pray for the missionaries, that they get the support and service that they need, that we would be good stewards and servants, and we would make this summer a good one, and that we would do what God has set out for us to do here, specifically for this year, for these kids. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are all having a great time at home. I hope it's not as rainy and wet as it is here. I'm in my awesome little rain jacket. Thank you, Mother. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. It has been a phenomenal time in the Czech Republic. I'm gonna miss it dearly. It's a beautiful country. If you haven't been, go. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.